Well, guys, it's finally here. Welcome to the season finale of Minecraft War Season 5. Hey guys, Austin here. It's been an amazing series, I have to say. And before I get this video started, just so you know, this isn't going to be just saying, oh, it was an amazing series, I can't wait till the next one, blah, blah, blah. No, we're gonna address everything that went on in the series, the goods and the bads, and the things that need to be definitely set in place for the next one. But, without further ado, let me just announce the winner, the official winner of Minecraft War Season 5, as obvious. _Kristen. That is right, I'm Kristen. I'm just going to be saying that because that's just, I gotta call you by your name. _Kristen won it for... You know what's funny? Before I thought it was Kristen _, so I was prepared to say that, and I just looked and I was like, oh, it's _Kristen. Well, this is awkward. Anyways, so yeah, Kristen won. It's kind of obvious, 10-3. I only got 3 kills. She got 10. Mostly were on me. There was literally like 2 episodes ago, 4 to 3 kills, and I gave her 6 kills. So, actually no, I gave her 5 kills. She got another one on, I think it was Mage, I think. But yeah, so, and don't worry guys, this isn't me just sitting in my base the whole time. Definitely have to, oh, I forgot to get the stuff out of my inventory. Oh well. Let me just shove it onto this chest right now. It doesn't really matter anymore. So, yeah. So, this was my base. Let me just quickly go over, like I do every season finale of a series, what was in my base. So, we had our beds. We had our ores chest, our valuables chest. We got this nice mending fishing rod. I'm actually going to keep this on me. No one's allowed to get this. This is my precious device used. Here's our food chest. Our livestock chest, which we actually got some eye bulbs in there. So, I thought was pretty cool. Well, this is technically the random chest over here, which we never organized. We never even organized this series. That's what's making me more upset about anything else. This is our dead people's chest, and of course our blocks chest. Yeah, we never even got to organizing this series, and it was so different from Season 4, because I just came from Season 4 doing this series, or season, I should say. And if you guys remember, Season 4 was very long. It should never have lasted as long as it did, but because it did, we had a full setup base underground. It looked nice, looked amazing. It wasn't just a ragtag setup like this one, but that's how it's kind of supposed to look for War, in my opinion, because it's War. It's not make your base look pretty. Essentially, here, this has been bothering me this whole time. I'm gonna put these two like this because it looks cool. Wait, how does this look? I know I was just talking about how, like, I can't make it look pretty, and I'm literally trying to make it look pretty right now. I'm just gonna keep that like that. But, yeah, because of that, because of the fact that the series wasn't as long, it actually kind of was a little bit rushed, you might want to say it. At the same time, though, it wasn't. This was around the length that we wanted a War series to be. This is how it's always been intended. For everyone, that's how it initially was. And some people, when I did my live stream, did actually voice their opinions about that. Both my live streams I've done this week, I have been kind of collecting feedback on you guys, just in general. Just when I was talking to you to see what you guys felt. And you guys actually did not agree with the fact that War was so short. Some of you were actually saying that's the whole reason you don't watch War, because it was too short. And that was kind of a surprise to me, because I was thinking, like, Season 4 was anything but short, but obviously, like, the other ones, yeah, were very short. I don't agree with Season 1 ever being as short as it was. Don't get me wrong, guys. Season 1 should never have been that short. But all the other seasons, I think, have been equal, other than 4, because that was way too long. The other ones, including this one, have been a perfect time, I think. At least in terms of, like, what it was intended to be. Now, of course, once again, the actual required score to win the war was not met. The required score, if you guys didn't know, was 20 kills. Obviously, that didn't happen. But we can't blame the people that actually got kills, me and Kristen, off of that. Because, yes, we weren't the only people on here. I think there was a total of 8, we'll say 8 to 9 people on here. Not at max. Like, at max in terms of people that joined, but not in terms of playtime. At playtime, at most, there was always either 1 or 2 people on here. So, there's the issue right there. How do you go from 8 to 9 people to 1 to 2 people? That's mostly because people normally would join this series and then set up their base and stuff and then never participate in the actual war, and then that was it. So, let me just quickly go over this, and I'll probably do it again whenever we start up Season 6 months from now, in case you didn't realize it's going to be about 6 months till the next season. Let me just go over this really quickly. Guys, I've said it every single... Ow, I just hit my hand on my keyboard. I've said it every single series for War. This series is supposed to be PvP heavy. do not join this series if you do not intend on killing people. That is the whole purpose. Kristen understood that. She joined. The first thing every single time she joined when I was on is, hey, where's your base? I need to come kill you. And I realized that some people, that isn't their play style. They just kind of hopped on here and were like, yeah, I'll get a kill every once in a while, but like I'm not going to actually do that. But you have to keep in mind that's the entire point of the series, is to kill people. So if someone's like, I'm going to come and kill you, and they're like, no, please don't kill me. I didn't personally ever see something like that on here, but I'm just giving that as an example. Like, then you're obviously not on here for the right purposes. Now, if you're saying, well, this is a Minecraft server, we just want to play Minecraft, I completely understand that. And don't get me wrong, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying you can't just not expect to be dealing with people. Then again, I think there was one person on here, I forget, if you're watching this episode right now, you know who you are. But like every time I would hop on here, he's been in my other seasons before. I forget which one it is though. But he always only joins for like the first few episodes. That's the only way I can really say. Like first few days on here. And like anytime when anyone else joins, he immediately will leave. Because he doesn't want to get, I guess, hunted or killed or whatever. And like, I guess that's okay if you're trying to be like sneaky and secretive and you just want to raid people's bases. But at the same time, like, you can't not expect people to try to get on to kill you if they see someone else on. That's, again, the whole point. But I'm kind of sending this in like a negative direction right now. What I'm trying to say basically is like, the point of the series is to kill people. If you don't want to kill people, don't join. We do have another community server, which is still going to be up. Well, both these servers will still be up. Don't get me wrong. This server is going to be up. However, it's going to be reduced a bit in terms of its size and memory files. So, like, it might not be able to sustain as much. So, it might crash a bit. I don't know. I'll have to see when I do it. Because right after this episode's over, the server's going to be reduced. Because it is cheaper that way. And I don't have to pay as much. But I will keep the server up because this is the server I use for War. But yeah, the community server that I have, it's always in the linked in the description. It's IP. If you guys want to join the server, just so you can play on there. That server is not heavy PvP. There is PvP in it, obviously, but like it's not heavy PvP like this one. You're not expected to. It's just kind of community. So like when this series ends, if you guys want to hop on there, it's vanilla. It's not modded, so you don't need any mods. You just join. Feel free to do that. That's the server I'm going to be on mostly when I'm in college. Because if you don't know, this is actually the last day the videos are not pre-recorded. After this point, all videos will be pre-recorded. So, yeah, there's that also. So now let's head to spawn and kind of address, of course, it's nighttime. I need a bed. I hope... Did Kristen set up a bed again? The one time I'm hoping she actually put a bed here. So yeah, spawn... This spawn has actually been through interesting things. It wasn't like the past seasons where people actually constantly were attacking spawn, destroying it. This spawn actually held up pretty well. The walls and stuff... Nice decorative trees here. We got the nether portal. Always have to have the nether portal here. An acacia tree sapling, I guess. That's new. I don't remember that being here last. And then we have a nice, like, staircase downward. And is that a hat? Yeah, it's a hat. Pretty cool. Actually, we're going to swap our hat today to this guy. Just because he seems like the type of guy that would be giving, like, speeches and talking and stuff. But, so yeah, this is essentially what spawn has become. A nice, I guess, well, battles happened here, but it wasn't, like, destruction, I guess. And that poses the question, of course, the mods we had this time weren't exactly, like, PvP-style mods. They were more or less just, aesthetic mods. Like, we had the hats mod. We originally had the morph mod, but it didn't work as it should have been. That was the mod I really wanted to get, because that one was so much more fun, because you could pretend to be mobs. And that would have worked out. Maybe, if it updates more, we'll have that in the next season. But again, who knows? Because the next season is going to be 1.13. Keep that in mind. All you people are going to start suggesting things. The next season will be 1.13. So, don't expect me to be using mods that are in, because I expect 1.13 to be out in the next 6 months. So don't expect me using mods that are in, like, 1.8 or something. Because for sure we are doing 1.13. If there are no mods in 1.13, we are still doing 1.13. Keep that in mind. But yeah. So that's happening. And again, did I forget to mention that this video is going to be the video that, like always, in every season finale of War, you guys can suggest what mods you want me to use for the next season. Not to say that your mods will be picked, but it's a good way to suggest things. And if you have any comments or concerns for the next season on what you should throw into the loot table, I guess, I don't know, to be picked, feel free to do so. Again, I don't do it at random. I literally... I used to do it at random. I used to let you guys pick, but then after, what was it, Season 2, I no longer let you guys do that just because of what went down and the issues that we had with one of the mods that was picked to have installed, because everyone voted for it and it didn't work. So now I personally make the final decision, just because. It's not any of your guys' fault. I don't want to have any issues on this, because this is supposed to be a series where everyone can play on. I don't want to have any issues with it. Hence the thing, as you guys should always know, we only have, in terms of suggestions, don't suggest mods that are huge unless it's the only mod we're using as, like, the base mod. Because I always choose, like, a medium-esque style file size mod as the base mod. Then I have, like, 1 or 2 small ones. And is that a Iron Armored Zombie? Yeah, it is. So, like, for example, for this one, we had Biomes of Plenty, which I think was too big of a mod. I know its file size isn't that big, but, like, in terms of what it actually did, I think it caused a lot of issues for the, not for the server, but, like, for some of the people on in terms of crashing and stuff. I know I personally was crashing the past few days trying to get this stuff set up, especially for, like, when I was live streaming and such. And, before you say, well, that was just you, nope, I heard another few other people in the comments were talking about it, too, throughout the series' length. So, yeah. Not, again, Biomes of Plenty, it's not, like, its full fault. It's just the way it was set up, because the server wasn't big enough to handle it. That being said, you could say, well, why don't you just update the server and make it have a larger, like, RAM space? I could, but that would cost more. So, since I currently make about... I'm not going to say, actually, how much I make on YouTube, but since I currently make somewhat amount of money on YouTube, I can only afford the server that I'm producing. So... now that's all out of the way, let's talk about what the next season would be. Like I said, 1.13. In terms of kills, it was brought to my attention that we should no longer have a kill count. We should have, like, a kill sort of, like, not a goal, it's just kind of whenever the series ends, just whoever has the highest kills wins. I kind of agree with that. And the reason why I kind of agree with it is because, like, true, there is no current goal, but it just means that you have to make sure you have the highest kill count. So that's kind of easier to track that way. You don't have to be like, oh, I have to get to this many kills. And let's be... oh, the acacia tree grew. Let's be honest, guys. Nobody ever reaches the goal. Name one season in War where someone has reached the kill goal. Except Season 1. But we won't talk about what happened in Season 1 because there were other rules that weren't implemented yet. Also, I think we should do something about the whole thing where people somehow can hide and never be found by anyone else. So... for the next season, you guys can suggest what the size of the barrier is, but I think the barrier is going to be, at most, only 2,000. I think this barrier size was around 2,000, but... like, and by that I mean blocks, like, on both sides. Like, if you're standing in the center, 2,000 that way, 2,000 that way, 2,000 that way, and 2,000 that way. But, like, even with 2,000, it's near impossible to find anyone. I mean, apparently everyone was able to find... like, apparently Kristen was saying how she was able to find, like, everyone's base, but I think that's because they told... I forget how that went down. All I know is, like, it's hard to find people's bases, and when you're trying to force people to fight, it's kind of like... and some people have suggested in the past, well, why don't you just decrease the barrier size? Like, well, there's no way to set that up manually in a modded scenario, but, like, I could just change it, like, every time and just reduce it over time. I could do that. That's actually an interesting thing that we could do. However, if you do that, then the people that don't move location and are unaware of it, well, you have to be aware of it if you're on here, I guess. But, I don't know. That's actually a good idea, kind of. Guys, suggest down below what you think about that, like, where over the series progression, I decrease, like, maybe every few days in the world, I decrease the barrier. Because then if you're if you haven't moved out of your spot by the time the barrier is decreased, that this hole is bothering me over here, guys. So if I'm working on that while I'm just talking, don't worry about it. But yeah, if the hole is decreased over time while you're playing the series, that also has to make you kind of vigilant for that as well. You have to watch out. You have to not just kind of get comfortable where you're living. I like that idea. That way we can keep it at 2,000 or 2,000 or whatever to start out with, and then slowly decrease it over time. So... again, guys, let me know what your ideas are for that. And again, keep in mind, every idea that you guys post, obviously, I'm going to completely forget about and not remember until I start setting up the next season, which probably won't start again until another, like, 4 or 5 months. And I'm just estimating the month count. Don't take that too literal. I get out of college in May, like, in mid-May. So assume that I start working on this season in about the start of June. So there's your time frame in terms of when to... start expecting the ideas to start being implemented. So you can suggest as much as you want, comment as much as you want in this video, guys, but don't expect me to read or interpret all the comments fully until, like, I'm going to read them now when they're posted, but I'm not going to, like, be like, okay, time to start setting this up. I'm not going to yet. There's no way I could. But yeah, so that also leaves a lot of leeway time. So I'll probably talk about this periodically throughout the next few months, but as I'm, of course, like, as we're progressing in other series and talking about things and figuring out some things, if you guys ever think at any point in time, like, hey, this would be a good idea for War, why don't we do this? Come back to this video and comment and say, hey, you should do this now. Just because, as I've said, every single time I do a new series of War, this is the only video I watch in terms of, like, what to do for it. So if you guys are, like, wondering why, if you comment another video, why I don't take the suggestion, because this is the only video I watch. This video, and I do give leeway, I do look at some of the other videos, comments, like, that are in War for the past season. But that's really it. I don't, like, check out, every single video in the past 6 months. That's impossible. Why would I do that? So yeah, just so you guys know, that is what goes down. This is the only video you should really focus on. And if you can't find this one, find one of the other War videos from season 4 or 5, I mean, and comment. Now that we got that, does anyone know where Spawn actually is? Is this where Spawn was? I guess this is where Spawn was. See, I don't know because I'm op, so I can destroy Spawn, but I don't know where Spawn was. I meant to figure that out. I always do because I put the bedrock down, but I completely forgot to this time. What else do we have to talk about? I'm trying to think. We covered the mods. We covered the expansion of the world and stuff. Oh yeah, also don't forget to comment like what type of world you want. If you want normal, vanilla, if you want like a modded custom world, I guess, kind of like how Biomes of Plenty works. If you want a vanilla custom world where like I changed the biome, make it only one biome like season 3 was, how it was only a jungle biome, I could do that. I could do super flat. I kind of want to do a super flat again, just as a callback, and it'd be a lot easier on there in terms of like finding people and like playing in terms of War. It would just be a lot easier because it's like a flatland. That's just my way of thinking of it, but obviously not many people do like the flatland idea. But again, pop in your ideas. And what else? In terms of the rules, I already discussed the whole thing about the kills. Other rules like teleporting to spawn, etc. Now I try, like this time around, I tried to have it set so I couldn't teleport as much as usual. The only time I would teleport back to my base is like off camera. Towards the end, it kind of got a little bit iffy because I was like in the last live stream I did on here, which was like 2 days ago or so. I did teleport back to my base and stuff, but that was just more or less because I was streaming and I had to end off the episode. And so no excuse, I kind of broke the rule, but at the same time, it didn't matter. It wasn't like it made me win or anything. I lost, like 100%. I lost this, whatever this is. Where did I get this rotten flesh from? But yeah, I guess that's really it. I can't think of anything much to discuss. If I do think of anything more, I will comment it in this video just so you guys know. Major couldn't have been... I'm just ending on my video. Oh, Mage, holy crap, Mage, I didn't realize. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to him in a minute after this, but thank you all for watching this season. If you did enjoy it, wait, what? You at spawn? Oh yeah, I do have to do one more thing anyway. Dude, if he wants to fight for the end, I'll definitely fight him. I mean, this is what I have, but by all means. Well, that answers that question. Here. I can... Oh, wait. I can TP you here if you want. I don't normally do this, but since this is the last battle, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna win, but I'd love him to have a chance to get his name up on the kill board. I think that'd be cool if he can pull it off. That means I'm not gonna go easy, because that's a chance for me to get my kill raised at the end. But I'm actually fine with this. I'm fine with waiting. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, guys, or how long it already has been. I don't have my timer going, because normally I do these end of the series videos. I don't time the episode. I just let it go. See how long it goes. But I guess while he's doing that, I guess I can finish off wrapping this up. We're going to end it off with showing the coordinates to my base. Don't worry. I promised you guys I would do that. But thank you guys so much for watching the series. If you did enjoy it at one point, wait, can I TP you? Thank you for watching. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I mean, I always say, like, it's kind of funny people are new watching the season finale of a series, but maybe you'll feel free to watch the playlist, of course. We have all that. And I don't know what Mage is doing. His... Wait, what did he say? I said, I can TP you here if you want in a moment, okay? So can I TP you? No? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just chill and wait for Mage. Just to get that fight going. I don't know what he's bringing, because it's rumored that Mage... Oh, wait, I've changed my hat back to a fighting hat. I think it was rumored that, he had, like, stacks on stacks of diamonds or something, so I think Kristen was saying something like that, or she has them or something. I don't know. Those two had some weird thing where they had, like, a stack of diamonds, or multiple stacks of diamonds, collected over time. So if this dude's coming at me with full diamond, I don't have a bow. That's all I have to say. I don't have a bow. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Definitely got to remember to use my shield here. Get all the stuff out of my inventory so don't... Should I use the axe? No, there's no point in reflecting on it now. Put the water bucket over here, put the boat away. If I die, it's fine, but we got what we got. Use everything to my advantage. Okay. Dash TP Mage. Wait. TP Mage. Here. Oh yeah, I'm getting wrecked, guys. A little bit soon, don't you think, my man? That's fine. Aw. Yep. I expected as much. GG. Alright. You people need to learn how it works when I teleport you in. You don't just immediately turn and start fighting me. That's not how it works. Anyways, yeah, I guess we can talk about that really quickly. Any point in time where I agree to teleport you guys, you're not meant to immediately turn and start attacking me, since the rule is you can't spawn kill, or like if a person dies and respawns or something, you can't just go and kill them. That essentially falls under that rule. We touched on that part in the live stream as well. Whenever good old war. Whenever I was with Kristen, I had to teleport to spawn, and like I immediately got attacked. Yeah, I know she was like, I gave you like 5 seconds or whatever, but like, if you think about it, it's still spawn killing. We'll address it more in the next season, not less talk about it now. Because everyone seemed to think that kind of a thing is fair. So like we'll address in the new rules. Comment your suggestions down below for that. Nice rod. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I did just give him everything. That's fine. Yeah, I know. But I guess to finish it off, let's show off our base a little bit, shall we? So here's how we're gonna do this. Enable my bed waypoint. This is my bed waypoint. Enable this fishy waypoint. So that's over there, guys. You don't have no idea what that even is. And now, enable spawn waypoint, which is right over there. So you guys can use math or whatever you want to triangulate these 3 waypoints, figure out where my base is. Go at it. I'm literally staring. I'm going to have this screen like this while I'm outroing the video. So again, guys, thank you so much for supporting the series. Thank you all so much. Doggo, I'm actually going to have you... Oh, wait, you're going to automatically sit back down anyway, so you can just chill here. Feel free to come raid my base or whatever. I'm probably not going to be back on this server ever unless there's actually an issue. I have to resolve it with, like, if something's... I don't know. But But yeah, don't expect him to be on here to play anymore. I'll be playing on the other server now. But if you guys don't want to play on here, feel free to do so. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.